Hello and happy Hanukkah. I'm Robin. I'm in the Bart Howard Room at the Heritage Museum in Burlington. I would like to share the story of Hanukkah with you. Hanukkah is one of the most beloved of the Jewish holidays. It's full of family gatherings and celebrations, great food, and games. Hanukkah is not mentioned in the Bible, but in later writings. In 168 BCE, the Syrian king Antiochus sent his soldiers to Jerusalem. There they desecrated the Holy Temple and abolished Judaism. They built altars and idols for the worship of Greek gods such as Zeus. Jews were expected to convert or face death. Judah Maccabee and his family led the resistance. He and his small band of fighters overcame the odds and won 2 huge battles against the Syrians. The word Hanukkah means dedication and commemorates the purification and the rededication of the temple after the Greeks were overthrown. When the Maccabees began to rebuild, they relit the eternal flame, which burns constantly in a synagogue or temple. They could only find but a single jar of oil, enough to burn for 1 day. But the single jar of oil continued to burn for 8 days until more oil was found. The custom of lighting the menorah for 8 nights symbolizes this miracle. The menorah has 9 branches. 1 candle is separated from the rest by usually being taller. This candle is lit first. It represents the one small jar of oil. It is used to light the remaining candles. On the first night, 1 additional candle is lit. On the second, 2, and so forth, continuing for all 8 nights, commemorating the 8 nights the flame burned. At Hanukkah, Jewish children often play a game called Dreidel. A dreidel is a 4-sided spinning top, each side having a Hebrew letter. The 4 letters, Nun, Gimel, He, and Shin, mean a great miracle happened there. Coins, or candies, are divided amongst the players. Each player spins the dreidel, and where it lands determines if they add a piece to the pot, if they take half the pieces in the pot, if they take all the pieces in the pot, or they do nothing at all. Eventually, the player with all the pieces is the winner and gets to eat the chocolate candy. The practice of giving gifts on Hanukkah was only added centuries later. This modern practice is why Hanukkah is thought of as being the Jewish Christmas, but it should no way be regarded as an imitation of Christmas. Remember, it commemorates events centuries before the birth of Christ. People ask, why does Hanukkah occur on a different date each year? Well, it's too complex to discuss right here, but know that the Jewish calendar follows the luni-solar year with 12 months, except on leap year, where there are 13. It is based on the phases of the moon and highly mathematical. Complex, right? But back to our Hanukkah story. This menorah is from Temple Israel. It was donated to the Historical Society along with many other significant artifacts. We hope to one day use them in an exhibit here in the museum. The 3 menorahs here represent 3 generations of my family. The gold tone one belonged to my grandparents, the chromium one my parents, and the one on the far left is the one I use in my home today. So for the first night of Hanukkah, I will say the blessing in Hebrew and then in English. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'hadlik ner shel Hanukkah. Blessed art thou, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who has sanctified us with his commandments and commanded us to kindle the Hanukkah lights. Thank you for joining me today.